Hey guys, it's Gretchen and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is a chit chat get ready with me. Sorry if the quality is crap. I'm filming this after I've done my makeup and so I'm on my phone because you'll find out that my camera died pretty much halfway through doing my makeup. So that stinks. But if you'd like to see me get ready and then also talk an awful lot about Black Mirror and stretching my ears, then keep watching. All right, let's get this face painted, because it needs some help, big time. So yeah, we're gonna start with some primer. I like this primer, but the only reason why I'm using it is because I'm out of the other two that I really love, which are Smashbox's like hydrating one. It looks like there's some in there, but that's just because it's stuck on the plastic. And then my Kat Von D one. They're both out. And I guess I should use the makeup that I have, so I'm gonna use this one. I usually like this one better for like summertime, but oh well, I'll use it now. That's cool. So how's everyone doing? Is everyone doing good? Well, I'm filming this on a Saturday and I'm not even sure if I'm doing anything today. So no, fine. I'm totally okay with a chill weekend. It'd be nice to like get out of the house and actually go do something, but if I don't, I don't. That's totally cool. All right, primed and ready to go. All right, so next thing I'll do is eyeshadow primer. I always use Urban Decay. I don't stray too much for my eyeshadow primer, but I just really like this one. Time to put some war paint on with my Urban Decay like Naked Skin stuff. I always have pink, yellow, and green, so pink goes under the eyes, yellow goes on those lovely dots on my face. Yeah, they're beautiful, aren't they? Whoever says that acne stops for most people, well, it probably does stop for most people after the teen years, but I just happen to be that oh so lucky one who still gets it after teen years. Yay me! And then green I will put on red areas on my face, which is usually right here in the dead center. How's this? I think I should go out looking like this, quite honestly. I just beat it into my face now. But yeah, it's currently cold as I don't know what here, so I guess when Puxatawny Phil saw his shadow the other day and predicted more winter, it's actually the truth. Quite honestly, I am tired of winter. We had quite a few snow days here in Virginia, and so we got off from work for those. Students got off from school. We've had like a few spring type days, like they've been in the 60s, and they've just been wonderful. And I am more than ready for spring to get here, so that can be the actual temperature every single day, even the 50s. I'd be happy with prefer the 60s and the 70s, but at this point, beggars can't be choosers, and I will damn sure take the 50s. It's currently 17 degrees here, and it's like after 10 o'clock, so yep, it's gonna be a cold day. All right, now that we've got that going, time to put on some, where did the top go? Time to put on some foundation. I'm using a lot of Naked products today. I wanted to try something different. Like I've been using these. I'm always about Tarte foundation and moisturizer, but I've just been finding that they've been drying out my skin a lot recently. So I thought I would at least try a different foundation in my arsenal. So we're gonna do the Naked Skin by Urban Decay. I'm in the shade 0.5, which I'm pretty sure is the lightest shade. So that's nice. That was something else I was finding about the Tarte one, is that the shade wasn't light enough and it was making me look a little orange. And I had the lightest shade, so that's fun. Love being paler than Casper. So much fun. Oh well. Maybe this summer I'll actually get some color on my skin because I won't hate how I look when I go out. That's one reason why I never would tan or anything before, because I absolutely hated how I looked in a bathing suit. And even though, you know, you can tan at your own place, you don't have to go out in public to do it. You know, you don't have to go to like a public pool, or you don't have to go to the beach. You can do it from wherever. You can do it from your own backyard. But I personally hated how I looked, so I never even wanted to put myself through that, really and truly. It's kind of sad. I've never been a fan of beaches. Maybe I'll do that today. Maybe I'll go look at like bathing suits, because I don't know if y'all been to Target and if y'all's Targets have, but my Target already has bathing suits out. And I mean, yeah, I know, I guess spring break has come up for a lot of like colleges and stuff, but they were out like before Christmas. That's a little early. I mean, unless you're going to like some, you know, cruise in December, I don't think too many people are utilizing their bathing suits at that time. But yeah, so maybe I'll do that today to get out of the house for a little bit, because I really need to. But yeah, all right, so there's some, let's see, my problem is like my nose area. area, every other spot on my face. I do have dry skin, but foundation doesn't like clump up usually in those areas. It'll usually be pretty good, especially if I do primer and all the like. But for some reason, my nose just, I don't know, it always wants to be dry no matter what, so whatever. All right, foundation done, and it doesn't look half bad. So the next thing we'll do are some concealers. I always use my Tarte Shape Tape for under my eyes, and then I have recently been using the Kat Von D one just for like that fun smut right there. Yay. So we're gonna, usually I put like both concealers on and then I'll buff in, but I'm gonna buff it in like one thing at a time. So yeah. All right, so I need to talk with y'all about something. This is like super serious, so hold on to your buttholes. I am obsessed with the show Black Mirror. Anyone else watched it? I know it was originally a UK show, still is a UK show, which I quite love. I love that it's not actually an American show. It's from the UK, been out over there, I have no idea how long, but it's been out there quite some time, and all of a sudden it has come to Netflix. So I've been avoiding it just because I was like, that doesn't really sound like something I'd be interested in, because everyone's like, oh my god, it's terrifying, it's scary, blah blah blah. And like, I guess I thought they meant like jump scare, spook kind of scary. I didn't really realize that they meant just it was terrifying because it like talks about things that could potentially happen in today's world. And so I decided to give it a shot, and I watched it, and holy shit, I am obsessed. If you have not watched it yet yourself, and you have Netflix, if you don't have Netflix, I'm sorry, but if you have Netflix and you have not watched it and you don't think that you would like it just because of its premise, do yourself a favor and at least watch it. Now, I will say, maybe not start with the first episode that they have. The first episode is called National Anthem. I know that that episode actually lost a lot of potential viewers because of its content. It's pretty rank. I remember my brother had already seen all of the episodes, and so he had been talking about it. The premise is that it's like, it's dystopian. It's definitely dystopian, which is totally my shiz. I love dystopian novels, and so, by the way, we're going to go in with some Kat Von D translucent powder that I'm running out of. I need to go get some more of that too. It's definitely like a dystopian world where technology has not necessarily taken over, but it's taken over the lives of people, and everything is run by technology, which is totally plausible. Like, the way things are going, even at this rate, totally possible that that could happen. So that's one reason why it's a little terrifying, because you can see this shit happening. A lot of people are like, oh, well, that's not really something I'm into, you know, it's all about technology. Just how it's carried out. Each episode is its own separate thing. Like, the characters are not the same, the setting is not the same, though there are fan theories that say that it's like set in the same universe, time frame, which is pretty cool that they're all connected that way. But it's also shitty because it's like, crap, oh, this shit is going down. It took me a while to get into it. The first season is 3 episodes. The second season is 3 episodes, though technically 4 if you count like the Christmas special, which is by far my favorite episode. And then the third season is 6 episodes, and then the fourth one, which just came out like in December, is 6 episodes. And so, you know, each episode is different. You don't have to watch them in any particular order. I will say that the first episode is, I mean, they're all kind of rough. Out of the 19 episodes there are, I'd say there are 2 with happy endings, and to me the show Black Mirror is meant to leave you feeling like shit. So while everyone else is all about the happy ending episodes, I'm sitting there going like, I don't like them as much because I'm watching this show because they don't have happy endings. I like those episodes, but whereas everyone else is like, you know, giddy about them and oh my god, they're my favorite episodes, I'm sitting here going like, yeah, they're not even in my top 5. I like them and I like their stories, and I like that they have happy endings, because those 2 episodes would have really sucked if they did have bad endings. But at the same time, that's the reason why they're not in my top like 5 episodes, because they had happy endings. So really, you know, damn if you do, damn if you don't, because I may not have liked them as much. Hello. I may not have liked them as much if they had bad endings, but they're not in my top 5 episodes. But I don't know, there's one episode that's in my top 5. Apparently a lot of people dislike. I disliked it because, let me put it this way, every single episode I dislike, but not in the way of like,
oh my god, I hate this show,
but because it left me going like,
why the fuck did that happen?
Or
what happened?
You know, like, there's no explanation. I want to know more. And so the episode that I really like, it's not my favorite one, but it's like probably my 3rd favorite one, is called The Waldo Moment. And a lot of people don't like that one, and I honestly don't know why. I think it is a great commentary on today's politics, and I don't know. I don't know why people don't like it. I thought the passion, also there might be some spoilers in this chit chat, get ready with me. So if you do anticipate yourself seeing the show, eventually. You might wanna cut it off because I'm really gonna get passionate about this show. Why is my eyeshadow not coming out? Oh, I didn't show y'all what eyebrow pencil I was using. I just used the Anastasia one to just fill in some areas, even though my eyebrows are microbladed. And I'm using the Naked Smoky palette for my eyeballs today. Who knows if it'll actually look decent. But yeah, so anyway, back to Black Mirror. A lot of people just say, oh my god, the Waldo moment was terrible. You know, if you're gonna skip any episodes, that's one of them. And I don't understand. I love it. Also, something else I don't understand, everyone compares Waldo, cartoon blue bear character, to Trump. Now, I'm not gonna get political in here. I will say Trump is not my favorite. I'm still kind of curious as to how he got voted into office, but I digress. And so a lot of people are like, oh my god, Black Mirror predicted the future. Waldo is just like Trump. And I'm like, no, I guess they get that comparison because Waldo is kind of out of the box. He has no filter. And so I guess that's why people compare the two. I personally don't see it because Jamie, the person controlling Waldo, is just an average person who is dissatisfied. Well, he doesn't even like politics. Like, he tells you that in the episode. He doesn't even like politics. He doesn't know anything about politics. He doesn't want to. Oh, there goes the dog. He's upset because he hasn't gotten breakfast yet. He doesn't want anything to do with politics. And so the whole point is that Waldo kind of becomes a face, like a joke face for politics, which is what a lot of us thought Trump was that he was just a big joke and that, you know, someone was gonna yell April Fools or something before the election actually happened. Okay, so this is fun. My camera that I was filming with died, so we're just gonna film the rest of it on my phone, which is great. That's a lot of fun. So anyway, like I was saying, a lot of people compare Trump and Waldo, and just because Waldo like has no filter, he's crude, and he's in the running. I guess that's the comparison. But I don't see it because Jamie, the one, like I said, he does not care about politics too much. He doesn't know enough, even says he doesn't know enough to run in politics. But he realizes something needs to be done because politics are shit. And so that's, to me, that makes it seem like Waldo is more of an upset everyday voter who needs to vent and take a stand against the current politics. And then also you have the main politician who, you know, is the one who wins. Spoiler alert, I already said that this could contain spoilers. And then you have the career politician, which that one to me reminds me more of Trump. So I don't know why people are saying that Waldo is like Trump, because Waldo actually seems like the everyday voter who's upset with how things are going, whereas Gwendolyn, you know, she's not vocal like Trump was during the campaign, but she's only doing it as a stepping stone to build her resume, basically, her like acting resume, to get her name out there, which is kind of like how I feel Trump was. And so I don't know why people compare it to, you know, Trump or anything like that. That's just my take on it. I could be wrong. I could be very wrong. But I also really like the episode, so I try and like, I don't want people to bash it. But yeah, my top 5 episodes are, what is it? Number 1, White Christmas, which is the Christmas special. Number 2 is Nosedive, which is about a world where social media is pretty much how you get anywhere in life. Which that one's terrifying because I feel like that one is on its way to happening. Awful to think about. You know, everyone has like a rating system, so you can get a possibility of like 5 stars based on interactions with people, yada yada. You have like this little filter on your eyes where you can see everyone else's rating, and it's just, that one's terrifying because I can truly see that one happening. So but I really enjoyed that story. By the way, for my under eyes, my eyeliner, I'm going to be using Basket Case, and then for my upper eyes, I'm going to be using Tattoo Liner. Both Kat Von D. So yeah, that's my 2nd favorite episode. 3rd favorite, the Waldo moment. 4th favorite, USS Callister, which has me absolutely terrified of virtual reality now. That one is about this virtual reality game called Infinity, and one of the creators, Robert Daly, and by day he's this like, you know, very quiet, nerdy dude. But by night, he's got his own like mod of the game where it is representative of Starfleet, which is his favorite show, but it's very much Star Trek. And everything seems cool, like he's got crew members, blah, blah, blah. But then it turns out that he's kind of an asshole to them, and he ends up like stealing their DNA. They're people he works with, at the company where Infinity is made, and he like somehow steals their DNA, whether one person, it was the lid from her coffee cup, and he took her DNA and put her into the game, and he's an asshole in the game. Like, he treats them like shit, he threatens them all the time, and the ending of that episode, holy shit, like really fucked with me. So terrified of virtual reality now, but that was a damn good episode. And then my 5th favorite episode is Playtest, which again is an episode I don't hear too much about, and it's a video game related episode. It's about this guy, he travels, and in order to make extra money, he becomes like a test subject for a game simulator type thing, and it's all based on a person's fears. And so he has to go through all these things that deal with a person's fears. And then the end of that one is a total mind fuck. Total mind fuck. And you're just sitting there going like, well, that sucks. I will say it was very hard for me to come up with my top 5 favorite episodes. A lot of people have fussed at me because San Junipero is not in my top 5. That's one of the ones with the happy ending. It is a great episode. I absolutely love it. But because it had a happy ending, I didn't like it as much. I will say it's probably like my 6th favorite episode. It's just not my top 5. But I don't know. The whole show I binged watched in like a weekend, and I'm sitting here going like, where's season 5? I need more episodes. I'm one of those people now where I'm like, I need to know more about each episode, about the characters, about what's going on. I get these like weird obsessions with things, and I'll stick to them for quite some time. Be like, I need to know everything there is to know. I need to talk about it with people. Like, I've gotten to the point now where I love this show so much that for my PhD, like, I have to think of a general thesis that will start becoming like my area of research, and I've kind of been thinking about maybe doing addiction to technology, which is funny because my degree is instructional design and technology, so I kind of have to use technology. But I thought that might be a pretty cool one. I'm in a cognition class right now. In this class, we're talking primarily about memory and how the internet and how technology is making it so that we don't have to rely on our brain so much, and it's almost in a way making us stupid. Kind of cool. By the way, for mascara, for primer, I use the Urban Decay Subversion. Very nice primer for mascara, I find. I only do it on my top lashes though. I don't ever put it on my bottom ones. I don't know why. I just never have. For my top lashes, I do the Urban Decay Perversion. But yeah, so Black Mirror has like become my newest obsession. I've rewatched all the episodes at least twice. Some of them 3 times, like my favorite ones I've watched 3 times. I kind of want to write a paper on it, but I don't know what I would write. Plus, I have all my PhD work, so I don't really have time to just write a paper for shits and giggles. But I don't know, it's a great show if you have not watched it yet. For my bottom lashes, I use Wet n Wild Max Volume. I put it first on my bottom lashes, and then I go back to my top lashes to kind of space them out. I'm thinking about doing a video, like its own separate thing, regarding Black Mirror, but I don't know, like, what on. I don't know if I would just talk about my top 5 episodes and why I like them the most, or top 5 like moments that truly shocked me in the show, which may not come from my favorite episodes. I know, what was it, Black Museum, the last episode that's out right now, really got me. That one kind of fucked me up. 15 Million Merits, that ending was pretty fucked. I don't know, I'm just quite obsessed with the show. Yeah, I just need more people to talk with me about it, because I've never been this passionate or into a show before. And by the way, my contour palette is Anastasia Beverly Hills. I probably shouldn't use powder contour because my face does get dry, and powders seem to dry it out even more. I really should like go to like a cream one, which I actually own, but I just find the powder one to be a little bit easier to deal with. So yeah, that's my little thing on Black Mirror. Basically, it's coming down to, if you have not watched it yet, you really should. If you don't have Netflix, I'm not going to sit here and be like, torrent it, because I'm not about that. But if you're really interested, you will find a way to see it. Maybe steal a friend's account, something like that. So what else? What else can I talk to y'all about? I don't really know why I'm putting on makeup, because like I said, I'm not sure if I'm actually going anywhere today. I might go to Target and just look at their bathing suit for the hell of it, because I did buy a 2-piece last year and it's way too big now, so I can't really wear that. Oh, something else. So all last year I wanted to stretch my ears, you know, get the big old like stretches in there, blah blah blah, and I have the kit to do it. Like, I can see it from where I'm sitting, and I still would love to, but recently I have found a bunch of like super cute dangly earrings. And when you stretch your ears, you can't really wear those anymore. Like, I still probably could for the first, you know, few stretches, because if you notice, the holes really aren't that big. Like, I thought they would be huge. They're really not. Even like the goal size that I would want to get to isn't as big as you would think. I mean, it's noticeable, but it's not as big as you would think. And so I'm still considering it, but because I found all these like really cute dangly earrings recently, I don't know if I want to anymore, which kind of sucks because I've been thinking about it for like a year. I have the kit to do it. And so I don't know. I want to do it, but at the same time, I'm like, but cute earrings. I hadn't done it before because I didn't want to have stretched ears for my best friend's wedding. So her wedding was, you know, in October. So I didn't do it just because of that. Well, now our wedding's over with and I still haven't done it. So I don't know if I'm actually gonna end up doing it. I'd like to, but the whole, I have cute dangly earrings now. I won't be able to wear them if I stretch. My other big fear is that my ears won't like go back to how they were if I decide that they aren't for me. Oh, by the way, blush that I'm using is Tarte. I always use Dazzled. It's like my favorite one. I do have others, so I tear up everything. Yeah, they're not my favorites. And for highlighter, I'm gonna use some Jeffree Star Ice Cold. Ooh, look at that. Look at that highlight, y'all. Yeah, look at that shiz. Oh yeah, that's some good highlight. There we go, highlight done. So yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna stretch or not. I want to, but I don't know if I'm actually going to. That setting spray, by the way, was Urban Decay's Chill. I used the Cool and Hydrating one because, like I said, dry skin, yay. Why did I put this in the wrong spot? So, what color do I want to use on my lip? Let's do Human Nature. Let's get a little dark up in here. All right, there we go. Human Nature. All right, so I have gotten ready, and I guess this has been a chitty chat. Sorry that the quality for cameras changed. Go from my really nice camera to my phone. That's fun. So the angle is kind of crap, but yeah. So I don't know if y'all enjoyed this video or not. If you did, you should give it a big thumbs up. If you didn't, you should not do anything, because I don't really want thumbs downs. But you should subscribe if you haven't already. Maybe I'll do more of these. Who knows? But yeah, so until next time, bye guys.